I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. So sorry I've not been able to respond properly, but we finally connected.
Yeah, I know. No, it's okay. I know you must be really busy.
How are things? How are things in London? How are you liking London?
It's really nice. How
Yes,
about you?
yes. I'm pretty good. You've been there already a couple of years?
Yeah, it's been 3 years, 3.5 years.
Okay, which grade are you in now?
I start grade 12 in September.
Okay, so final year of school. Wow.
Yeah.
Has it been very busy?
It is. It's IB, so it's a bit busy.
Okay. And
Yeah.
how is Aarti doing? And how is Bhaiya and Bhabhi?
Adi's fine, yeah, and mom and dad are not home right now, but yeah, they're fine too.
Okay.
hmm
Okay, good.
So is this a good time? It's only gonna be 20 minutes or so.
Yeah, yeah,
It's
this is a
okay.
good time. Yeah, yeah, this is fine.
So I'm not sure if you read the email, but Energize is a campaign that is to empower, inspire, and motivate girls in science. So what I saw in the UK after working in a lab and also in my own school, that the ratio of men to women who are doing science is not that high, and girls in my school as well have a bit misconceptions about what science can offer. So, like, what kind of careers you can have after doing science. So, I thought because I love science and I really want to pursue science later as well, I thought why not interview successful women like yourself and give them insights into your journey, and so that they can relate to it a bit more and understand fully what like science can offer in a way. So because I find that in the UK, most of the girls, at least in my batch, they are more humanities based, and not many people even do science at like a higher level. So I thought that it would be nice not only to tell them more about it, but also girls who don't have that much guidance in like inner city schools. So I was hoping to interview women like you to share your experience with them.
So what science subjects are you pursuing now, Malika? Do
I
you
do.
get to decide, or how does it go?
So in the IB, I've done biology and chemistry and maths at high level. So they're all science based, and then my standard levels are economics, English, and French. So I've always been doing science, and it's just something that I love, especially
And
like
what
biology.
are you interested in? What do you think you're pursuing going forward?
At college, I want to study mainly in the US, so I'm thinking of doing biochemistry, biomedicine, and then maybe after that, I want to pursue medicine.
Okay,
So,
excellent. Yeah,
so there are just a few questions that I thought I would ask you to share
sure.
about yourself. So, as a highly successful woman, can you please share some of your roles and responsibilities in your current position?
Sure. So I'm actually, as you probably know, a partner in BCG
Mm-hmm.
India. I am a part of the pharma practice, which
Mm-hmm.
many others actually call the life sciences practice.
Mm-hmm.
For part of the leadership of the pharma practice, and I actually lead what we call the provider practice in India, which is basically serving hospitals. So
Mm-hmm.
it's the healthcare delivery. So in this role, basically what I do is I serve clients in the pharma sector, mainly the top generic companies in India, and
Mm-hmm.
also healthcare delivery organizations, which is large hospitals, on a range of different topics, leading from, ranging from strategy, profitability improvement, organizational restructuring, so on and so forth. Um, as a part of my role, I also get to do a lot of other interesting things other than serving private clients. So um, I'm a part of the national task force on how to
Mm-hmm.
leverage technology to transform healthcare in India. So that's one of the topics also I have been passionately leading actually over the last two,
Mm-hmm.
3 years. Um, I also participate in the I also participated in an effort to see how India could become more self-reliant
Mm-hmm.
in the basic essential drugs
Mm-hmm.
by giving input into the policy formation for APIs, which is the
Mm-hmm.
active pharmaceutical ingredients that go into medicines. So that's the kind of range of what I learned.
Wow.
Was there.
It's a lot. I mean, it's all really science based, but you're also doing a lot in leadership and combining those two. is something that is what I find really interesting as well. Um,
Yeah.
so in high school and university, did you study what kind of STEM subjects did you study or science?
So I actually, at least in my times in India
Mm-hmm.
here in DPS where I went to school, you could just choose
Mm-hmm.
between science and humanities and
Mm-hmm.
commerce. So I had, of course, studied science in higher school, 11th and 12th, which was basically the same
Mm-hmm.
subjects: physics, chemistry, biology, maths.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, not biology, physics, computers, chemistry, and maths. So I
Mm-hmm.
think that's what I focused on. And then I actually did electronics engineering.
Mm-hmm.
So that was that, and actually then pursued MBA.
Mm-hmm.
So in terms of science education, it was more. I actually did electronics engineering.
Mm-hmm. So, what inspired you at that time when it wasn't really common for women to do, a lot of women to pursue STEM subjects?
Um, I always loved science. I actually loved perhaps even maths more than science,
Mm-hmm.
but certainly sort of a combination of maths and science seemed, what I was interested in.
Mm-hmm.
Frankly, because of its, I guess more than anything, is I reflect back the common foundation of logic,
Mm-hmm.
which appealed to me. Um, I was, of course, doing science and I really liked it. And at least at that time, also, if you were doing really well in science, then engineering was a natural choice for you.
Mm-hmm.
Not so much that at that time I actually knew what engineering was all about, but it was seemed to be interesting enough. And it was, at least in India at that time, a very natural progression. If
Mm-hmm.
you were doing science in 11th and 12th, and if you were doing well, then that seemed to be a very natural choice.
Mm-hmm.
As I actually ended up doing electronics engineering, I quite enjoyed it.
Mm-hmm.
And it again came from I think so. Electronics engineering meant really more maths, physics rather than
Mm-hmm.
chemistry or biology. Those, do seem to be quite, interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't really ever think about, is this something girls do or girls don't do.
Mm-hmm.
It was never a consideration. It interested me, and
Mm-hmm.
I kind of went ahead and did it, and sort of continue to enjoy it.
That's nice to hear that you can make those choices because girls usually stumble at that point when they do their A levels. They feel discouraged to do, say, a science with an arts subject, and later they find that actually it could be useful. Like another woman I interviewed, she wanted to do science as well as arts, and she was discouraged at that point because she thought their teacher thought it wouldn't be that useful combining it. So the fact that I mean you didn't care what a lot of what other people thought would must be different to
It
be.
was also, I guess, in India at the time pretty restrictive, right? So you couldn't
Mhm.
actually combine a lot of subjects. You
Mhm.
actually pretty much chose either science, and that meant all the science subjects, or you
Mhm.
chose humanities, or you chose commerce. Those were the only three choices, at least in
Yeah.
high school in India. So there wasn't a lot of choice to combine.
Mhm.
For me, it was completely clear. Actually, I didn't even think for a moment that I was going to pursue science, at least in
Mhm.
high level, because I just loved science and maths up until that point.
Mhm.
And there was no flexibility to combine everything else. So it
Mhm.
actually just was lack of choices rather than too many
Mhm.
choices.
Um,
And the decision was pretty simple, actually.
yeah. So in your journey in doing science for so long, what was your most enjoyable moment?
Many, actually. So, like I said, I always enjoyed maths.
Mhm.
I ended up doing electronics engineering, which, at that time also combined a lot of actually computer engineering. So I always
Mhm.
loved digital electronics more than analog electronics.
Mhm.
I did a couple of internships in digital electronics. I ended up doing a few courses in software and computer engineering. I think till date, I think what I really love, and I do much less science now, really, honestly
Mhm.
speaking. It's kind of what gave me the platform to get where I am today. And I actually, in a very funny way, I work in healthcare and pharma,
Mhm.
which frankly I have no training in. I never did any medicine or
Mhm.
stuff like that. But I think the thing that I've carried with me through all the years of education in science and then engineering is just the basic foundation of logic.
Mhm.
And the ability to, from that foundation actually pick up anything new pretty quickly and easily.
Mhm.
Um, Frankly, what I do today is more in the space of leadership, change management, consulting. The background of science helps, but I don't think I actively sort of really work in a very technical way in science anymore.
Mhm. So I'm sure you must have faced some challenges at various stages in your journey as a woman pursuing STEM. I'm not sure, but could you share if you had any of these instances and how you overcame them?
So say more, Malika. So what are you looking to explore?
Like, did you have any challenges or did you face any challenges either at work or in high school or in university as a woman studying STEM?
Well, not. Let me think on what I can see. In those times as well. At least engineering was not a very common choice for women. I think some of them did not pursue it
Mm-hmm.
simply because it was not clear what careers you would pursue after doing engineering. So I was, I think, one of two women in electronics engineering in a class of whatever 50. Um, so it could sort of sometimes, feel a bit like you're in a very small group and so on. But frankly, I don't think it really bothered me too much. And I wouldn't really call it a challenge. The ratios actually in business school are similarly abysmal, or were similarly abysmal in India at the time. Now, of course, it has changed. But I got, in some ways, that experience of being in a very small minority in engineering school and business school actually set me up pretty well for the rest of my career because it doesn't really bother me at all. Through the years now, when I'm usually the only woman on the team, usually the only woman in the boardroom. But I actually don't think about it. It doesn't bother me much at all. So I don't think there was any particular challenge in that way. In fact, and sometimes it can be a little bit even to your advantage because if you're in a room where most people are men, your voice will be heard. And not because you're the woman, because your voice has a little bit different intonation and you're going to add something different to the discussion. So not really. I don't think I thought much about it in school or in college. So I don't think so.
Did you face any trade-offs? Like, how did you maintain like a work-life balance in getting to your current position?
See, that of course is always is continues to be at least not a challenge, but at least something to think through. For anybody actually, not even in science, for any woman pursuing a pretty ambitious and aggressive career, it continues to be a challenge because you will come across stages in life when you feel like you have personal priorities which are equally important as your professional priorities. At least in my case, given that I worked, I've always worked in consulting. It ended up being actually a pretty supportive environment. And when my kids were younger and they were sort of infants and toddlers, and I needed to be more at home and sort of not travel too much. The firm gave me flexibility to actually. I was in a number of years, at least 4 to 5 years, I think, on a part-time model, which meant that I could commit 60 to 80% of my time to work, and that was fine. I think it was both the environment, but also because I've always worked in a project-based environment, which makes it pretty easy to say that instead of 3 projects at a time, you could actually do 1 or 2, and that allows you to work in a part-time model. I think those have been one set of trade-offs that I've made over time, and also I think I've always taken a bit longer term perspective to my career rather than actually, be always wanting to, quote unquote, get promoted in a certain time, or I've just taken a bit longer perspective, saying am I enjoying it and am I progressing in a way that satisfies me, and it doesn't matter whether it's 6 months here or there, as long as I can manage both my personal life and my professional ambition.
So, over the span of your career, do you think the role of women in the workplace has changed a lot? So, are there more women in the workplace now than there were before?
Certainly, if I look at BCG where I'm working, we recruit many more women now than we used to in the past. It's also because our primary sort of recruiting is from the business schools, and the ratio in the business schools itself has changed a lot over the last 10 years. It probably used to be when I graduated more like 10%, and today at least the incoming batch of women in the business schools is, at least in India, in the top tier business schools, maybe more like 30% than the 10% that was. So that has certainly changed. So there are many more women who get recruited, many more of them that continue to stay and progress. I would still say that if I look around me, in the corporates in India, or even within at the very senior level, I don't think it's changed a lot. I still
Yeah.
find very few women CEO. I don't think I've actually worked or served a woman CEO as a client so far.
Wow.
And I don't know when that's going to happen. So I think at the very senior level, we still face challenges, and it's still a lot to work through for us. And I don't think it's actually true of only of India. That's actually quite true. Across most of the countries. But certainly in terms of more women wanting to pursue engineering, more women wanting to pursue MBAs, and that has actually changed in the last 10 years. It has changed, and I see it change every year.
So having such a expansive career, and also having such a variety of what you studied at high school and what you're doing now, what advice would you give young schoolgirls who are still in the process of making decisions?
I actually think that the opportunity is huge, and we are only limited by our own ambition. Sometimes we imagine or guess things which have not happened yet. So I remember even in the time when I was in high school, my friends sometimes would imagine that engineering, what are you going to do after you do engineering? Is it going to be a very tough, aggressive career? But you imagine things when they've not even happened. And, you're held back sometimes by own ambition. So I would, first of all, one of the advice would be to just, really just sort of take it one step at a time and not imagine things before they happen. The opportunity is large. The other thing that keeps me going, and I would sort of, give that advice always to, everybody, all the young women that I meet, is that you need to discover your passion and keep at it, because what keeps you going, and there will be in any aggressive career actually, not, whether it's science or even in humanities, there will be various points in time where you could find it that you're going through a bit of a tough phase, and what keeps you going at that point is your passion. So you need to discover your passion and keep at it. And if really, science is your passion, then let not some of the other, smaller things or things that have not happened yet come in your way. Take it one step at a time. Along the last 15, 16 years, I've found many different ways, to overcome whatever challenges there are. They could be through part-time models. They could be through having actually very deep mentor relationships, and those help, as you go along. And if you enjoy what you do, and the sky's the limit.
So do you have any advice for me on my campaign and how I can maybe improve it a bit more and reach out?
I actually think it's a wonderful initiative that you're pursuing, Priyanka. It's we have within BCG something that we call Women in BCG, which is the very fact that we still need to have an initiative called Women at BCG means that there's still more work to do.
Yeah.
Right? Otherwise, you could actually say that it's business as usual and they're done, but that's still not true, in spite of the sort of number of years where both, I think the outside world has changed. Like I said, now there are more women sort of even coming to business school, but also the number of years that has already been a focus within organizations like BCG, we still need to keep at it. And I think there are these, there is really this middle management or mid-career inflection that comes, which is where we end up losing most of the women, not at the incoming level. So it's a wonderful initiative. The more and more we can propagate it across different sort of kinds of cohorts, whether it be high school girls, whether it be engineering, business school, and even corporate women, it still needs to keep going.
Yeah.
Because there is still a lot of room to do more, to create more supportive environment, and to make sure that the women themselves feel more confident in taking the choices that they need to. Because sometimes it's just self-driven, and sometimes, of course, we still need to change things in the external environment.
Yeah.
So it's a cool initiative, and I'm so glad to see that, at such a young age, you're trying to do more for the friends and colleagues around you.
Thank you. I think that's about it. Thank you so much for your time. It was really nice seeing you.
Absolutely. Hopefully, we can meet in person sometime soon
Yeah.
whenever you're coming to India next.
Yeah. It would be really nice. Thank you.
All the best, Malika, and I'd really love to see how this develops, and also love to see what you ultimately end up pursuing. If you need to reach me, by the way, for anything else, feel free to do that. The
Yeah.
best way to reach me is my official email address. I don't check Gmail that often.
Okay.
So.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Malika.
Thank
All
you.
right.
Bye.
Say hi to everybody at home.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.